Hello, hello! Welcome to All About the Bass. I'm Lee.
I'm Cece.
Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. We have some new Sires. We're having an exciting day. There's some new stuff that's turned up. So for you lovely bass players out there, if you are looking for something acoustic-esque, like a little bit acoustic, a little bit electric, we've got some things for you.
You could almost say electro-acoustic.
Yeah, you could. There's almost like there's a word for that I didn't. You're right. Electro-acoustic. Yeah. So these are some new bits from Sire. These are the GB electro-acoustic basses. So we've just, if you would see, there's some new videos coming out. They've released a few new models for this year that came out at NAMM at the beginning of the year. So we've had the Zeds, the Music Man Type. This is their first soiree into acoustic basses, I think. They've done acoustic guitars, so we've been in there, so you guitarists are happy. We haven't been involved in the acoustic bass world, so this is really quite interesting to me.
Yeah.
And as we were just discussing before we started, acoustic normally means that when you've got nothing plugged in, you get some sort of volume. But really, these basses, if you are Godin fans, Godin, Godan, go Dan, go Dan, go Dan, go Dan, go. Yeah. They are a Canadian brand of guitars. They make classical guitars, acoustic guitars, bass guitars like this as well. And their whole idea is using piezo type pickups. They've got fretless versions as well. And it looks like, say, our friends at Sire are doing their thing, which is taking something that's classic and doing their version of it and making it a little bit more affordable maybe as well. So as you can see, CC's got this lovely 4-string fretted little beast here. I'm not sure, I think they normally put their, oh they do, okay, so yeah, it's GB4. Oh no, that's a GB, right, sorry. They're both GB5s. Normally that goes on if it's a 4 or a 5-string.
Yeah, that's weird.
I had that in my head, but yeah, so these are both GB5s, but this is a fretless 5-string GB5. You know what I mean? You with me, you got it. And I just had to clean this because I mucked it up with me getting too excited when we were playing it earlier. So do beware, I'm going to make this even dirtier now. But as you can see here, so this is all spruce tops, mahogany tone wood body, as it says, which is normally a laminate. No, I think that means a laminate. Yeah. Otherwise it would say solid, so that's fine. But I think to mould it into these kind of shapes, you have to, you have to use it with laminated pieces instead. I think that's I was about to say maple, but it's not. This is actually a 3-piece mahogany neck. Can you see that?
Really pretty, actually.
Yeah, that's mahogany as well. Nice, okay, sweet. So slightly different neck wood than normal, and I think that's probably because we're going into acoustic instruments. Most acoustic guitars have mahogany or sapele kind of necks, which is from the mahogany family. I don't know why, to be honest. Like it's normally, say, solid rosewood back and sides and a spruce top. Just talking to my guitarist friends. It seems to be the one, right? With the mahogany neck, or all mahogany for that like darker bluesy sound. But they always tend to use mahogany. So there we go. Got some mahogany in the neck, which is lovely. Standard tuners, string through body as well on this actually. But yeah, you can't go through the bridge. But yeah, this is all just string through the body, which is cool. So piezo pickup, which I believe has been specifically designed for these because they haven't done this sort of bass before, you know. So and for you guys, so piezo is normally say an under saddle pickup that's put under there. So it's all just bouncing, picking up what's actually hitting the strings into the bridge, picking up the resonance through there and spitting it out, as it were. So yeah, it's an interesting one. So it wasn't your traditional campfire acoustic bass. We were like thinking because you can't get much out of them acoustically. But then again, we were just saying, well, you never get much volume out of those things anyway, like normal acoustic basses.
As soon as the acoustic guitarist starts up.
That's it. We've got no, or especially if there's a cajon there as well. That's it. You've gone. So generally, sort yourself out with a battery-powered bass amp. Just a little one as well for those campfire moments. It does make you heard, you know, make you be heard. I've been in that. Oh, I want to be involved in that. Yeah. Can't get hurt.
Playing really hard.
I know, yeah, like, my fingers really hurt, but I can't get over you guys. So yes, I mean, and say my first experience with this kind of style of bass, it was, say, Godin guitars, Canadian brand, beautiful guitars. We don't sell them here at Andertons, but say these were, I think, on the 1,500 to 2 grand mark with the full Canadian-made ones. So with this, I think we are literally around sort of 500, 550. So it's again, Sire doing their thing where it's like, right, we're going to take that idea, which is beautiful, respect the brand that it's come from, but do their own little twist and try and make it a bit more affordable. Yeah, this is it. So
yeah, one thing I'm finding interesting as well, obviously as a smaller person, and we are out there. I know bass players tend to be the huge, extremely tall people, but it's really interesting to me how comfortable this actually is, because often acoustic instruments in general are kind of off-putting. Like, I can play one and I don't mind playing them, but it's not necessarily enjoyable.
Yeah,
whereas
I totally agree.
This sits quite nicely, and being 4'11", extremely petite, I'm the best person to try these. So
You're actually 4'11".
I am.
Wow.
Not in these shoes, but
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
but yeah,
It's a great shout.
I just found it interesting because I was curious to know. Often when they say, "Oh, it's a small acoustic bass," and I get it, and I'm like,
It's like, what? Yeah, where's the smallness? Yeah, absolutely. And that's it. I've had the same thing though, and I'm 6 foot-ish, you know, and you think that I feel exactly the same with some of those basses. They are just too wide, you know, like, and you're literally, it's like, okay, yeah, I guess this is fun. Like, you're in this weird position.
Yeah.
Okay, this feels so alien. So, yeah, I think totally. And you're getting that acoustic sound. We'll play them in a minute. Sorry, we're having a chat. We'll be with you in a minute. But you're getting that brass strings, squelchy kind of acoustic sound. You know, when it's plugged in. But yeah, without the body to wrestle at the same time.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice. So it feels very familiar.
Nice, that's cool. And well, this is it, right? So you've got all the Sire appointments where you've got the rolled edges and things like that. So the actual necks feel beautiful. Anyway, that's enough talking. Cece, would you like to do the honours?
I would.
Have some playings on your little beast there, and then I'll do this thing in a minute. But this is
Yeah. So out of interest, it's got a 3-band EQ. So you got treble, middle, and bass.
sweet.
Everything's middled at the moment, so I'll just go through them.
Oh yeah.
To the extremes.
I'll do the same.
You can really hear the steel strings.
That's the thing. It's a real
brass.
unique sound.
Yeah.
Real unique sound. That's. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so different. Obviously, it's the material, but
Yeah, I'm interested. Taking all the treble off.
that could
Yeah,
be
kind of-
an electric bass, like, or a
I
like,
know.
semi-acoustic electric bass. Then that was.
So all treble on.
Oh,
It's really interesting to hear because it's quite percussive.
that's true. Yes, absolutely.
So middle,
Okay.
all the way off. So we're just on treble and bass. It's really interesting. I'm analysing this. The little clank. And I actually think it could be quite complementary depending on what it is that you're playing.
Absolutely, yeah, style of music and setup. I think totally. If it's a smaller band, you've got that extra kind of percussiveness
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
along with the
definitely.
drums.
This is the one I'm really interested in, so I'm going to roll all the bass off just to
Okay.
see how much it's doing when it's centred. Versus... It's actually really nice.
That's really nice. And actually, it didn't lose too much of the guts of
Yeah.
it when you took it completely out. It's still nice sort of bass level in there.
Yeah. Sounds very nice, actually.
Yeah.
I'm quite impressed.
You can press. Oh, man, no, nice, lovely. Oh no, well, let's see. So we've got the similar thing, same pickup in this as well. Obviously, I've got an extra string, and no frets. So this is what you got. Well, actually, I've got everything in the middle at the moment, including the volume. So sounds like this. that's yeah, it's really actually it's like really easy to play. If you know your way around the I haven't played fretless for a little while actually. To be honest, just like full disclosure, I sold mine a while back, so but easy to get back into. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things. This is a very very comfy neck. Intonation's way out, isn't it? I'm sorry.
They really suit being fretless.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's it. I think you still got that squelchy, that percussive sound coming through, isn't it? But yeah, with the extra movement,
yeah,
it does complement
I'd
it.
almost be tempted to know what this sounds like with flat wounds. Just to kind of smoothen the sound a little bit.
That's true, and you wouldn't get that extra sort of harshness to the attack where you don't want it. But yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, nice. Well, I'm gonna do exactly what you did. Take the bass completely out. And then whack it right up. Well, okay, right, middle. Pump the middle a bit. Oh, I do miss my fretless. Lovely. Oh man, no, do you know what? It's getting easier and nicer, more familiar as we play more, you know. So I mean, this is quite unique as a bass, as an instrument. You know, it might not necessarily be your first bass, really, or even your second, to be honest. But it's one of those things I think to add to a range. If you're looking for different sounds, like try and experiment with what a bass can do, you know, and what it can do in your setup or your band.
Definitely.
This is definitely something that's unique, you know,
Yeah.
and obviously the fretless thing as well. It might not be your thing or say what you're using, but these are all say available 5 strings fretless, 4 strings fretted, fretless, like all the options are available. So please have a look online. They are all in. I believe these are all in stock as well. We've had like a massive Sire just, Sire, hello, we're here, like in container load kind of thing. So we have some of the new Z series, which you may check out in another video we've just done. The GBs have arrived as well. So yes, look out, Sire are on it this year, and they've got some new models to throw your way. So hopefully, if you can come down, give them a go yourself, or order one. I've said it before, we've got a great returns policy. So you just send it back if you don't get on with it. It's pretty swish. So yeah, I don't think there's much more to say.
No,
we'll have a little
one
play
thing I
out.
did want to say
Please.
quick as well, not a major point, but often when I've played acoustic basses, or at least hollow body basses, they have been really neck divey, whereas this one, I'm pleasantly surprised at how well balanced it is.
Absolutely, yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah,
Yeah,
because there's nothing at the body end, and all the weight is normally it's on an acoustic bass. It's down the end.
I'm quite surprised at how well balanced it is actually. Like it doesn't really move. Obviously,
it will. Yeah,
barely anything.
That's it. Instead of completely, completely quickly dropping to the floor, you are not wrestling that way. At least,
it doesn't feel like you have to hold it up, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh no, totally. Nice shout. Well, and if any of you guys get one, please let us know your thoughts. Leave them in the comments below, please. How do you get on around your campfire with this? Is it even worth that? Are we even on the right vein here? You tell us. You tell us. But thank you for joining us, and we will see you very shortly. Ta-da!